What's going on, YouTube? Thanks for tuning in. Today we got our first video of the channel. We're going to be ranking Taylor Swift's debut album. Um, Solid album, her first album, obviously. I'll be doing tier lists for every album, and then after I do a tier list for every album, we'll be doing combined tier list every album, every song in order. So if that's something that's of interest to you, stay tuned in, subscribe, get yourself involved in the channel, and let's get started. So up first, we got Our Song. It's a good song. Let's be real. It's very very country sounding. Uh, one of the better ones on the album, I'd say. Definitely a S tier song in general. Yeah, I mean that's one of the first songs I remember from Taylor. Really can't go wrong with it. Not a song I'd ever really skip. Very country sounding, so if that's not really your thing, then might not be the song for you. But I enjoy it. I love that song. It's a good song. Up next, Teardrops on My Guitar. You know, classic. You know, don't really need to say a whole lot about that song. It's that's Taylor Swift right there. That's you think of Taylor Swift, that's one of the songs you think of, especially if you're more of a old school country Taylor Swift person, as I tend to be. So that's definitely, great song. Cannot go wrong with it at all. Mary Song. I actually really like this song. I know it's not one of the more popular ones on the album. Definitely a tier song to me. Uh, just a really catchy song. Um, I love it. I listen to it all the time. I definitely listen to it more than I listen to these two songs. So in terms of my personal rankings, it'd probably be higher than these two songs. But obviously these songs are classics. I mean, Our Song, Teardrops on My Guitar. Everyone knows those songs that knows Taylor Swift. People who don't know Taylor Swift know those songs. So for the purpose of the tier list, I'll have them above them. But yeah, I love Mary Song. One of my favorites for sure. Stay Beautiful. Good song. I mean, it's harsh because it's Taylor Swift, so you know, it might be a C tier Taylor Swift song, but in terms of all Taylor Swift songs, could be higher. Or in terms of all songs, not just Taylor Swift, definitely could be higher. It's still a great song. Um, just catchy tune, not much wrong with it. A bit surface level, but lyrics aren't too deep, I wouldn't say, but still a good song, still catchy. Should have said no. Should have said no. Yeah, I'm kind of torn between high A tier, low S tier. It's a good song. But the problem is Taylor Swift just has such high standards that it might be floating in the A tier, high A tier area. Yeah, once again, if it's not Taylor Swift, it's a S tier song. But since it is Taylor Swift, kind of have to take that into account a little bit. I might move it, might come back to it, but we'll put it there for now. The Outside. That's still a good song, still I like it. I love all the songs on this album except one, which we'll get to. But still a good song. I'd still listen to it. C tier might seem a little harsh, but it's Taylor Swift. You gotta the bar's high. The bar's high. Tied Together with a Smile. We'll go B tier for that one. Good song. Catchy. Simple. I love it. It's a good song. Picture to Burn. We'll go low A tier. I think I just over listened to it way too much at one point. Yeah, you listen to it a lot. It's kind of, I feel like you kind of find it out where it's not as good as, the Our Songs, the Teardrops on My Guitar, and all that. Still a good song, but I think it's just not as good as, these three up here. Still a good song, but, I feel like it didn't age as well as these other three. But that just could be me. I mean, let me know. But that could just be me. Tim McGraw is my hot take, I think, of this album. I'm not a fan. I know it's one of the more popular songs on the album. I think it's yeah, I think these four are the only four that have more plays on Spotify than it. It's one of the more viewed songs on Spotify. Everyone loves it. I know. I feel like most people I talk to, their favorite song on the album tends to be Tim McGraw. I just don't see it. It's not bad, but it's not good in my opinion. It's kind of just a mediocre song. Um, I'm sure most people disagree because I know it's a, like I said, it's a popular song, but I can't go higher than C for that one. So I'm sorry. I'm sorry. A Place in This World's probably the only song on this album that I'd skip every time it comes on. I don't like it. I really don't. It's it's not a good song. It's you know, D tier. I'm sorry. Cold as You. It's an alright song. It's good. You know, it's a yeah. I mean, it's okay. It's not as good as some of the other songs here. Um, Not a bad song by any means. It's just a little. I feel like it doesn't get good until the end, and the first half of the song is just kind of meh, and then the ending's good, but the first half it just digs itself a hole. It's just a little slow, a little boring. Um, yeah, I mean, it's an okay song. It ends good. I'll say that. Uh, I'm only me with when I'm with you. I like the song a lot. It's a good song. Could be high B tier, low A tier in that area. Honestly, just to keep it a little more even, I'll put it in the high B tier. But good song, good song. Yeah, it's catchy. It's the meaning behind it. It's kind of relatable, I guess, for a lot of people. It's a good song. It's a lot of good songs on this album. None of these songs, other than A Place in This World, all the songs in this album are good. I like all of them. I'm judging them pretty. I'm trying to keep it even, like a even amount in each tier. So, like this is a C tier, for example, but I wouldn't necessarily say it's a C tier song. These are all probably B tier songs in general. But just for the purpose of the video, purpose of the tier list, we're gonna keep it organized in the C tier. Invisible. We'll go. We'll shift it around a little bit. Tim McGraw, B tier, I guess. Still not my favorite song. Uh, Invisible belongs there. It's a it's a cool song. It's not bad, but definitely better songs in the album. Perfectly Good Heart. I love this song. I love it a lot. Uh, Probably the one I listen to the most. Perfectly Good Heart and Mary's Song are definitely the ones I listen to the most on this album. Uh, I really like A Perfectly Good Heart. I think it's catchy. The lyrics are good. You know, the music is good. All of it, everything about it's good. I love that song. It's a good song. And yeah, that's I guess that concludes the tier list. As you can see, there's good songs in here. There's definitely good songs in here. Uh, I think this is one of her better albums. Probably, maybe not quite in my top five, but right around that area. 6, 7, definitely top seven, 100%. But maybe not quite top five. I do enjoy this album a lot. Um, and yeah, that's a tier list. So thanks for stopping by, watching the video. I'll be posting every album in order. So up next, we'll have the Fearless album. I look forward to seeing you guys there. So thanks for watching the video, guys, and see you soon.